so let's talk about finding a job in Ireland. So here are 4 ways to find a job in Ireland. Networking, okay, it's not what you know, it's who you know, okay. It definitely helps in Ireland. If you know people, it always helps. The internet, of course, is a great resource. If you hand out CVs to different people, and recruitment agencies can also help. Let's have a look in more detail. So networking, first thing you should do is probably find somebody from your country. Okay, often people from your country, they might have been in Ireland for some time already, and they understand a little bit more how it works. And I know so many people that get jobs through their friends, through recommendations, something like that. So if you can find somebody in your area that you want to work with, you know, that's a really good start, because then they can say, oh yeah, we're looking for this person, a software engineer in our company. So if you give me your CV, I can give it to my boss, and there you go. So, you know, meetups in your area is a great way to do it. Like if you're interested in Java programming, go to a meetup in Dublin about Java programming. Meetup.com has something like that. Even if it's just a hobby, something like running or anything, sports, do something like that. Get out and meet people, because that will definitely improve your chances of getting a job. Websites, okay, so let's look at the internet side of things. Okay, this is actually a little bit more difficult, right? You need to write a cover letter, and you need to prepare your CV, all of that. Here are the top 10 websites for getting a job in Ireland. So Indeed.ie is the number 1. Jobs.ie is very popular as well. There are lots of jobs on there published every day, and all these other ones. FAS.ie is more of the government. Fiverr is more for freelancers. PublicJobs, obviously with the government. Recruitment.com is with an agency, and CPL is also kind of like a recruitment agency that usually hires people for companies like Hewlett-Packard and this type of job. So handout CVs is another way to get a job, right? You literally walk around the streets and you go into every bar and every cafe. This is a good strategy for those type of jobs. Maybe not so good for other types of jobs, but if you want kind of more informal job, this is a good strategy. Go in, ask for the manager, okay? Don't just give your CV and say nothing, because it'll just go in a pile with many other CVs. So try to talk to the manager and just try to get that person to remember, show that you're serious about getting this job. Ireland is at full employment now, 5% unemployment rate, so there should be plenty of jobs for you at the moment. But of course, that can change when the economy goes up and down. So recruitment agency, this is a great way to get a job. It takes a lot of patience and interviews and things like that. My experience, it's only good if you have experience in this role, because the recruitment agency, they look for certain keywords, you know. So again, if you're a software engineer, then you need to put all the keywords in your CV, give it to them. They have something that goes through your CV and shows JavaScript. We need somebody with JavaScript experience. So, you know, you can't really get a job that you're not very qualified for already. Okay, so LinkedIn is another way that you can get a job. Try to send as many emails as possible, and just make sure you have a good LinkedIn profile. Often people get contacted, especially in the IT area, but you probably know that already because you have lots of offers. CV tips for Ireland, okay, it's a little bit different to American CVs, which are called resumes. So in Ireland, we don't usually have a photo. Don't put a photo in your CV. The CVs are 2 to 3 pages long, okay? It depends on the job. If you're going for a more formal job, then yeah, you want it to be longer, and like I said, with all those keywords that you need to put in, right? So that it passes their checks, right? That you can get an interview. The cover letter is very important, okay? So this is your chance. I know it's hard, but this is your chance to personalize and you know, do your research about what the person is looking for. You want to show, okay, I have all these qualities, right, that the person is looking for, and focus on them and what they need.